everyone. I hope everyone is doing lovely on this rainy Friday evening. This is your girl, Stacy. My channel is Classy Confident Curves, as you know. Today, for the Chronicles of a Plus Size Woman, I am going to be talking about dating and a message to my future husband. So, this is going to be short and sweet, hopefully. Gonna get that drink in real quick. So I have my girl Stacy in the back filming for me, so she didn't want to be on this, but I needed her support for this because this is a sensitive subject for me. So I needed somebody to back me up. If you got questions, by all means ask.
Okay.
But for the most part, I think I'll be all right. First and foremost, I am not dating. I am single. Just gonna get that out the way, of course. I haven't been on a date in a very long time.
Aww.
Yeah. Let's see. I would say for the most part, I haven't really put myself out there because am I scared? Yes. I'm petrified because to this point now, I am scared or afraid to meet another wrong guy. Like, I don't have much time left in meeting guys who are not going to benefit me any. Now, if you're all about business and we can collaborate on something, by all means, I'm all down for that. But if you don't see me in that light where you think that we can have a relationship or anything or build on something,
That's a good point to make too.
Yeah.
That if a guy doesn't see you like that, then don't even try.
Yeah, I had a guy DM me. He was like, "What's up?" I said, "Okay, 2 questions." Well, really one. Is this business or pleasure? He was like, "Oh, this is pleasure." I said, "I don't have time." So he kept right on. You know, guys gonna keep going till you nudge or just ignore them. So I ignore him. So let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out. I am not apologizing for anything that I'm about to say because this is my thoughts and my opinions and how I feel about my life as Stacy. I don't expect anybody else to agree, disagree, tell me I'm wrong. You shouldn't say that about, whatever. I'm not apologizing. This is me. And let me go ahead and put it out there as well. For the past yesterday and today, I've been kind of down about the situation altogether because at my age, I'm 31 years young. I think it's time for me to start thinking about my future husband and what kind of man I want for my life. And this could be my future children's daddy. So he got to be somewhat, legit. We're not perfect. I don't expect him to be perfect by any means, but we can work together to at least try. So I did take it upon myself to write a list of the kind of guy that I want or what I would like. But let me just say, first and foremost, I'm not asking God for just a man. I want to be more specific in who and what kind of man I want. Yeah. So I'm praying to God to bless me with my man. There's a man out there for me and me only. So first and foremost, the man that God has for me, my man, he's going to be a God-fearing spiritual man. I don't need a religious. I'm scared of y'all.
Traditional.
Yeah, I'm scared of people. I can't stand them. I'm scared of y'all.
Yeah.
I mess up. I'm going to continue to keep messing up. So I don't need you downplaying me because I done this wrong. Or
in Leviticus 25:34.
Dismiss. Next. Check, please. So if you're and I said God-fearing, also Jesus believing. Yeah. Meaning that Jesus is the Son of God. Yeah. He did die on the cross for our sins. You believe in all of that. Okay, the Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, you believe in the Trinity, all of that.
That's what I kind of asked my husband that too, because he African. And I asked him,
right, you gotta ask.
Now at first I asked him did he eat pork, and then he said not really, and I was like But then he told me, he said I'm Christian, by the way.
Oh, okay. So all you Muslims, Buddhists, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. That's in the Bible. So, sorry. So here's the thing about me, and this is what I
say you won't go apologize. Don't apologize
right.
for that. Your
Oh yeah. Well, I'm about to say this. So I said I won't go apologize. You can say whatever you want to say about me. So there was this post on IG about the standards of what levels would you want your man to be in, about as far as do you want him to have kids or what's more important to you, pretty much about the man you want to be with. And one of them was looks. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I've been told by a man who is my dad. He said one day, and I just, I don't see him or talk to him much. So the things that he did say to me, I remember.
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
True.
So, he said, looks is not everything. You can get to know somebody by their personality. Their personality makes them look good. Mm-hmm. I mean, I get that and all, but and it can possibly be true. However, my man has to be beautiful. I want me a good looking man. And that's important to me. Looks are important to me. I'm sorry. Okay. No, I'm not sorry. Sorry, but not sorry.
Yeah.
I really, it's important to me. However, I have talked to a guy that was like, I squinted my eyes.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, okay. He's not bad, but once I got to know him, he looked even better. So there's a possibility of that happening, but he has to look good. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not. He'd have to be handsome. He has to be handsome. It's just something about it. Easy on the eyes. Something I can just bask in his beautifulness. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. Then he has to offset this for me because he has to be a family-oriented man. Meaning for the fact that I really am not. I think I used to be. I know how to be, but if a man that I meet has a big family, I will love to be around that because it'll get me back in the realm of wanting to be family oriented. So I would love for my future husband to be that kind of man. Kind-hearted, meaning, there's a lot of panhandlers on the street these days, and you don't give all your money out to them. You see them on the street, but I guess he can have an eye for it. Like if you just see somebody that needs help, you don't mind. Like,
Stan stopped Nancy's lady. Did she need a ride? It was one day he was freezing. Oh. Yeah, he that kind-hearted baby.
Well, I want him to be kind-hearted, but I want him to be
smart now. Yeah. If we drive down the street when I got my kid in the back seat, I'm like, nah.
Right. So did I give him a ride? Give her a
ride? No, the person said no.
Oh, she didn't need it.
Yeah.
See, she was smart. She was like, So, that's a respectable man, meaning you ain't putting your hands on me. Mm-hmm. For any reason. You're going to use your words to get your point across, and I'm going to do the same thing. Also, these things that I'm pointing out, I too would do those things for you. Yeah. My future husband. So, it ain't going to be one-sided. Don't even do that. So, respectable, you can be respectful enough to say what you got to say. Using your words only. Don't put your hands on me because it's not going to be pretty.
And also be able to talk it out. Don't just walk out the door.
Oh God, thank you. See, that's what I need you here. So like we can talk it out. We don't have to. We might need to take a breather.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have to do it right then and there. Right.
And also, husband, if I find something wrong within the house, and I know you did it, and if you're not home for me to talk to you about it, I'm not gonna call you or text you. When you get home, we need to talk. I ain't doing none of that. Or about when you come in the house, do you know you did? Mm-hmm. No. No, I'm not doing that either. So, a man that thinks outside of the box. Mm-hmm. I love a guy that can use his brain as well. Honey, what you want for dinner? I don't know what you want. That type of thing irks the hell out of me. I don't know what it is, but think outside the box.
No, then they tell you what they don't want.
Right? Like, come on, bro. Like, we can think together. We can use our brains together to come up with something. But just you can invite me into thinking differently as well. Like it might be something I'm like headstrong about, and then you come to me and say, "Well, babe, have you ever thought about it this way?" Thinking outside the box, I think that's a turn on for me. So now the type of man. Okay, this is that. Huh?
Physically or
Yes.
okay.
So this goes back to the disclaimer. I know what I like. I like what I like. Okay, so I love football, right? So and I say this all the time because I mean this. I love football. I watch it. I love these men that come on this field. It ain't got nothing to do with them tights they wearing. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
Help.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
It's the physical part. You out there getting hit or you doing the hitting. And just the athleticism that y'all have. It's a turn on. And I love football so much. I will be right out there rooting you on from the beginning to the end. So with that being said, the type of guy that I look for is a football build. That may be shallow. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. That it's just tall, built, strong, just why you think I like Ray Lewis so much? Like, have you seen him play? Have you seen him hit somebody? Like, it's a turn on. So
The Gladiator.
yes, I want that in my life. So a man that knows what chivalry is, like, so I wasn't gonna do this, but the last guy I talked to, he showed me what that was. Like I said, I really hadn't had many guys who showed me what it was about. I knew what it was, but being that I don't go out on many dates and things of that nature, but he showed me what chivalry was about, and I loved it. So, and I want to continue with that with my future husband, whoever he may be. So that's another important fact. A man that respects money. Because I have a problem with shopping and things of that nature. So, babe, you can't, we saving money. We trying to buy this house, or we trying to, build this brand, babe. You need to, chill. We're going to get it. Just wait. I need that. Somebody a man that can respect his money, our money, that is very important. Business minded, that just goes into that. I want somebody who also can relate to owning their own business or have a business background, because being that I just started my own business, I would love to be with somebody that can help me and I help them, and we help each other build our brand as husband and wife, and do the damn thing in this world. Hey.
Like Beyonce and Jay-Z.
See, why you say that? Like Stacy and my future husband. But yeah, I like them, I guess. But yeah, everybody, they doing it.
Yeah.
So, a man with a great sense of humor. I'm silly. I want him to be funny. I want him to be silly. Know how to turn it on and off, though. If I ain't in the mood with you being silly, it'll be lovely. Because I'm like, all right, now stop. I ain't in the mood. And then you just get me in the mood. That's totally awesome. Like, thank you. A calm, collected, and cool man. Somebody that just like is so calm. It's like nothing really bothers him. He doesn't show it. Y'all seen Derek Luke?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know, his character every time, it doesn't matter what he plays in, it's like he plays the same role all the time, and he's just this calm, collected, cool guy. Like, he doesn't let anything get up under his skin. If he does, it's still chill. So it's a turn on, but if you don't have, you don't have to have it, but
not over emotional,
right? Yeah, you can, and then plus it offsets my turn up mode. So there's some times though I can turn up too in public. Babe, I got this, don't worry. Okay, boo boo, I'm shutting up. A man is great with children. I'm not one of those women that, he has kids, I can't talk to him, because I have talked to a guy that had kids and kids. Well, okay. The guy that I used to talk to, he had two boys. And it didn't bother me the way he talked about his children. And you know, it lets me know that he loves his children. He's always there for them. So the whole baby mama drama, I didn't have that problem because he never talked about it. So I didn't know what that was about. I never met the children, but just the whole fact of him talking about his kids all the time, that's fine. If there are gonna be some stipulations, I'll know when I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
So a man with a vision, like, don't just be here just to be here. Like, you just here just because. No, you have a vision about your life. You're gonna have goals and accomplishments that you want to, you know, complete on this earth. You don't just, it's ugly.
Yeah.
For a man not to be ambitious or be goal oriented, and I think that's one of them. Yeah. A man that dreams, that's another one. Like, you know, some men were, I got this business I'm about to run, you know.
The smoke.
Yeah, like.
All gas and no brakes.
Right, no boo.
Don't know how to start it, don't know how to finish it, don't know how to talk to other people to get things started, don't know how to get a business loan.
Come on now, have a business plan. I took a class, in image consulting, but they talked about how to set up your business plan. So, like, just have some action towards it.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and we can work together, honey.
Plan plus action. I like that.
I'm serious about this thing. So, goal-oriented dreams. We can dream together. That's you know, a man that makes me feel safe. Yeah. Now, this is very important to me because sometimes I feel like in certain situations, I feel like I have to do the work. I have to say something. I have to make action on something. I feel like a man should be able to take his place and make sure that we're all safe, whether it's, you know, a man or another woman coming up at me trying to do something crazy, but you know you can handle it. That's just an example, not saying that's the kind of mess I'm in. I'm all that drama filled stuff now, but you never know. Just make me feel safe, man. An adventurous man. Heights, you know, bungee jumping, all those things that I'm scared to do, but you'll get me to do them anyway. Those types of things, yeah. I'm into that.
All the stuff you describing Stan is.
Really?
Yes, and he has 2 older brothers, Stacey, so.
Let me just sip this wine. This red wine, so. Well, I might not have to look too much longer. A polite man, whether it's me, my mom, my family, another person we don't know, you're polite. Very important. Consistent. I think being consistent is like one of the biggest things right now on my list that should have been at the top. There are a lot of men out there who are not consistent. They're on and off. They're seen here. We don't see them. They don't call. They disappear. I don't know what that's about because I never find out what the problem is. But I know one thing. The next man that I come in contact with, he has to be consistent. I can't go through that again. Loyal, of course. Ambitious. Passionate. Be passionate about the things you love. If you love me, be passionate about it. I'm going to do the same thing. And so with all that, and it's a lot of other things, but that's what's important to me. And just know it's not once that I mentioned numbers. I didn't mention, right. I don't care. I said tall. I don't care. You can be, as long as you're taller than me, I don't care how tall you are. You know, weight. I love big men. I'm a plus size woman, but I love big men. I've dated smaller men. It doesn't matter. I didn't ask about what's in your bank account because I don't care. Kids, I said, you know, the last guy I dated or talked to or had a situationship, whatever you want to call it, he had to. But you know, or that whole what kind of car he drives. I've dated guys in my 20s who didn't have a car. Now, that's not to say I would still do that in my 30s.
Nope.
But I'm just saying, you know, we all trying to come up on the come up. We all start from somewhere. We all on different levels. So
Stan got to kidnap a man.
Oh, God, is it white?
No, it's like a light blue green.
Oh, that's okay. As long as it ain't white.
No.
Cause now that.
No, it's a regular van. I just call it a kid.
And what else?
It got like 300,000 miles on it. I
Oh
like it
yeah.
now.
See,
Plus.
somebody done use that for something else. But all that stuff that I really don't care about, we can all, me and you, can work on that together. It's just at this point.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I just think in my 30s I learned a lot. I didn't think in my 20s, I was just having fun. I really didn't care who my husband was. I didn't think about my husband because I was having fun. I was in college. I'm trying to work, trying to find myself.
Yeah.
But I found myself in my 30s. So hey, future husband, I'm ready. We can start dating. And that's another thing. Like when I meet him, I'm not ready to jump into getting married.
Yeah.
I want to build a relationship. I want to build something with you. And we gonna work on everything else as we go. I'm not ready in no rush whatsoever to get married. Like I said, I am a entrepreneur. I am a businesswoman now, and so that's a struggle. It's hard. Starting on your own and by yourself with the knowledge that you do have. You're just trying to learn as you go. But in the meantime, I would love to share it with somebody else. Also, I'm praying about my husband. Not only am I praying, but I'm drawing a circle around that man. So this book, The Circle Maker, pretty much it's almost like you're praying to God about the things that you want in life. You draw circles around that thing and start praying about it. Start believing it. Have faith. Let me just read some things that I've circled in here.
Okay, now.
This also helped with my business.
I didn't know it was turning into Oprah's book club.
I mean, it's serious for me. This thing is serious. Taking risk in life. Risk can be getting married to somebody. You're scared to actually say I do, but you take that risk because you believe that man is the one for you or whatever. Let me see if I can find a good quote in here.
But also, Stacey, if you get married and he is all that, and you get married and he start acting a doggone fool, and you don't have kids with him, you can cut the string. $600 for the divorce.
Dang, Stacey.
I'm just saying, don't stay in something when you know it's not gonna work
Now,
out.
I don't plan on doing that either, and this is another thing. Just drawing circles. Just remember it's like a covenant. You are adamant about who you want to marry, or you want a business, or anything in life. This is a good book. Mark Batterson, The Circle Maker. But they've seen that on my IG before. I even had somebody else read it. So, but yes, let me just say this. Don't think for once that I'm going to lose myself into you.
Oh.
And I don't even plan on for you to do the same thing. We're going to have our separate, time. We're going to have you're going to be over here, I'm going to be over there. I'm not going to stop believing in my God because I found you. I'm not going to stop, with my own family because I found you. And if you do decide that you want to start tripping in the middle of our marriage, we're going to have to. There's nothing about black people. We don't like to talk to therapists and all that good stuff. Oh, we're going to see a counselor.
At first, anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to fight for my marriage. I'm going to do all that because this is my first time. So, and I've learned from other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
I do a lot of reading about marriage and things of that nature. So, yeah. I'm really adamant about this. I might not find him tomorrow or today. I might not see him for next year or something. But this is to you, honey. Whoever may see this.
Maybe you'll meet him through YouTube.
Or maybe I'll meet him making my lapel pins.
Why you didn't wear it? You have to wear it every time you don't camera.
I know, but see, I had with this shirt, the only thing I had was an actual lapel pin that matched this shirt, and I didn't think they were gonna see that, so I didn't make anything else. But like, I have a goal where you tell people your plans, they laugh,
Yeah.
you know. But this is my goal. My lapel pins will be worn by football players, by athletes, by celebrities. That's what my goal is. That's what I believe to be. So who knows? I might just meet my future football husband. You know, anything's possible with God. God knows what I want. God knows my heart. Did you just? Oh God!
Sorry.
So, this is not everything, but I think this is the most important things to me. I mean, look at me. I'm just like looking at myself.
Woohoo, lady!
Yeah. So, yes, honey. I might put myself out there. Oh, and I can't stand. This is the thing. I'm not into dating online. Like those online dating. I don't feel like answering those questions. You know.
You don't have to.
I want to meet somebody.
To Solace.
Who?
Solace.
Who's that?
Rocky Mount.
Solus.
Not Rocky Mount. Riley.
Riley? I've been there. I had my birthday party there. I had so much fun there.
Yes.
Yeah, the guy I was talking to, he was supposed to be there that night.
What about, I went there one night.
He ain't come.
What do you think about dating outside of your race?
Oh, that's another video. I would do it, but I'm being the...
Because when I was there, when I say a lot of Indian guys hitting on me.
Really?
Yes.
See, now my physique, I don't know what race would be triggered to a plus size woman.
And everybody's attracted to booty.
Well, I got that. Shit. I mean, I have a beautiful smile. I think I'm funny, all that above. But anyway, you guys and girls, if you also, this is what I wanted to do with this video. Women, if you feel the same way I feel, let's see, what can I say, to tag a hashtag to my future husband video.
Yeah. My future husband has.
Yeah, my future husband hashtag. So I'm going to start this, and hopefully y'all guys will, you know, take on to this and do a video for your future husband if you feel the same way I feel, and you have a list of things that you would like for your future husband to meet. I don't think my standards are that high.
They weren't. They were not at all.
So
it wasn't superficial either.
Right, and I want a man. I want a man that understands me for who I am, because I'm really weird. I'm really awkward. So I'm gonna cry because I had that. I really had that. But anyway, I'm giving you the eye. Because I know you're gonna watch this. But anyway, until next time, this is the Chronicles of a Plus Size Woman. Have a lovely weekend.